What's up, everybody? It's Casual Fan back with another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my takeaways from week 10, I believe it is. Yeah, week 10 of the NFL season. This is kind of an overdue video. I apologize with that. You know, a lot of videos and a lot of stuff has been busy lately, but don't worry. I'm still coming out with this video, and I'm coming out with my week 11 predictions shortly after. This was a crazy week of upsets. I mean, who expected the Dolphins to come out with a perfect game plan and just stun the Ravens on Thursday Night Football? This game really broke my heart because I was rooting for the Ravens to win, and I needed Lamar Jackson to drop at least, like, I think it was 18 fantasy points, but he dropped 15, and I couldn't win in fantasy. And honestly, the Ravens are just absolute bozos for losing this game. But overall, good win for the Dolphins. I lost this prediction by a lot. Then the Titans go ahead and beat the Saints. The Titans are looking like a very, very good team, even though they're losing Derrick Henry. And I think they could really be a scary team if they get him back in the playoffs. So just watch out for them. Then we move on to the Bills and the Jets game. This is how the Bills should be playing. This is what good teams do to bad teams. They blow them out 45-17. Unfortunately, the Mike White era is over because Joe Flacco was going to be starting from now on. But good win for the Bills. I mean, I don't really have much to say. Then the Lions tie with the Steelers. Now, here are my thoughts on ties, and this is what everybody else's thought should be on ties. They fucking suck. The NFL needs to change their rules with ties. I don't know why you do that. And if I'm an NFL coach, I would rather lose than tie a game because, I don't know, that's so gay. I mean, percentage-wise and statistically-wise, it's probably not better to tie because whenever the standings actually line up, you know, you play one. It's like you're playing one less game. But my thoughts on it: this was such a shitty game. It was playing in the rain and stuff. It was very sloppy. Jared Goff was playing like an absolute bozo. I started T.J. Hawkinson in fantasy, and he dropped me 0 points. 0. And this was just such a sloppy game. I lost this prediction. I thought the Steelers were going to win this game, but it was just a tie instead, so I'm considering it as a loss. Then we go on to the Jaguars and the Colts game. I think the Colts, I think the Colts are probably going to be a playoff team. They're 5-5 now. They really needed this win, and now they're back to 500. Good win for the Colts. As for the Jaguars, same old Jaguars that we're seeing every week. Then the Buccaneers take a tough loss against the Washington football team. The Washington football team, this was a good loss for you guys, but I still don't think you guys are a legit team. I need to see this performance more often. I feel like Taylor Heineke is just a whole different quarterback when he plays against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You can't tell me otherwise. I mean, you know, Taylor Heineke, he's not a good quarterback. People need to realize that he's not a good quarterback, but he has some type of clutch gene against, I don't know what it is about him, but he just plays good under pressure, but he doesn't play good without pressure. I don't know how to say that. But this game for the Buccaneers, this hurts their playoff stock by a lot. And I believe this is going to hurt Tom Brady's stock for winning MVP this year. Then the Patriots proved me wrong. I thought the Browns were going to win this game because I thought the Browns were back because they absolutely they rolled the Bengals the previous week before this one, and I thought the Browns were going to get a huge win against the Patriots, but the Patriots are legit, man. The Patriots are back. And then the Cowboys bounced back like I said they would. They're going to bounce back. They're going to roll the Falcons. They did exactly that, 43-3. And just a phenomenal win for the Cowboys. And then the Panthers also proved me wrong. They beat the Cardinals. This was a pretty good game. I mean, you know, I don't really have much to say about the Cardinals. You guys were without DeAndre Hopkins, without Kyler Murray. There's not much I got to say. Cam Newton, man, he's going to be starting going forward. That should be very interesting. Then the Vikings beat the Chargers. I expected this to happen because, you know, the Vikings, I couldn't imagine them to be 3-6, but now they're 4-5, I believe. So good win for the Vikings. Then my Green Bay Packers stomp the Seattle Seahawks. It was a very defensive game in the beginning of this game, but then after that we just started to pick it up. Adrian Amos had a phenomenal game in general, and I'm really impressed by the way we played. You know, offense wasn't completely clicking, but the fact that we're playing like this and we're still going to have David Bakhtiari back, Jair Alexander back, and Zadarius Smith, that just makes me really happy. And then the Eagles beat the Broncos. Like I said, Teddy Bridgewater, he's not it. And as for the Eagles, they are starting to maybe come out as a sneaky playoff team. You never know, because the NFC is very interesting. You have 6 locked teams in the playoffs. Like, it's more like 5. And then the rest can be anyone. It could be the Panthers, it could be the Eagles, it could be whoever. And then the Chiefs go to Las Vegas, and then they stomp them. And now what people are saying is that the Chiefs are back, and I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that because we need to see more of this. I mean, the Chiefs, I believe they're versing the Cowboys in a couple days. So if the Chiefs beat the Cowboys, I will admit it that they're officially back. But right now, I wouldn't say it. I still think the Chargers are the front runners to win that division. And then the Rams go against the 49ers, and they took a shitty-ass loss. I'm not going to lie. This game pissed me off. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings. I was hoping that the Rams defense would drop at least 3 points for fantasy football because that's all I needed to win. And they couldn't even do that. They sold your boy out. They sold me out. And it really broke my heart. But the 49ers, good win. Good win for sure. And you guys are back in the playoff picture just like that. As for the Rams, I don't know what to say about you guys. And I don't know what to say about OBJ if he fits in the system or not. But this is only one game in. I'm not going to judge. And yeah, those are my thoughts on this week. So yeah, my predictions were a record of 8 games predicted right, 6 games predicted wrong. It's like whatever. I mean, you know, hopefully we can actually get a very solid winning record by the end of the season. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to do it for the end of this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And that's going to do it. Peace out.